Hello. This time you can hear me. I tried to make a different version, but you couldn't hear me because I had everything muted. But this time I'm gonna be talking about how the absolute universe is a cool ass universe. Like it brings all, it has characters and switches them up. And I think Marvel did it first, but then after DC followed, if I'm not mistaken, because of their Ultimate Universe in Marvel universe. But I don't care about that. I really care about DC's. It's cool. So let's talk about Batman first. Absolute Batman. He is bricked up. He looks like if Arnold Schwarzenegger was on steroids. If he was, if he twice double timed that, and he's 6'7". Now, you may be asking, huh? So he's powerful and he's rich? No, he's not rich. He's a middle class character with not that much money. His mom's still alive, but his dad's dead because he got shot, not in an alleyway, but in a zoo, where he was taking his school, his class of children to the zoo. I don't know, I might have mixed that up, but here's the thing: during the trip, we I think most people think the Joker was starting to take. No, not Joker, because I think it was the Joker. The Joker was wanting to do something, and Bing Bong, Batman's father was in there. And what's cool about that is that it's no longer that he goes, trains, then after comes back. He's been in Gotham this whole entire time. He is a construction worker, so he knows the what do you call that thing? The sewer system, the ups like sewers, so that way he can travel. And so he basically knows it from the back of his hand. And I just think perfect chef's kiss. I'm not sure how to say that. And so then afterwards, his bat cave is not a bat cave right now. It's on top of a roof, like high above where clouds like are hiding the actual thing. It's an abandoned place because the I think Gotham made that way. They can build something, but then after they couldn't pay it or some shit like that. So it was like a tax write-off. Like, who cares? And so they didn't crush it down because it's gonna be more expensive. I believe that's what's happened. And I forgot about the main character of all of this, Butler. Fucking Pennyworth. He is not his butler. He is a mercenary, but he came to kill um the first bad guys, but then afterwards he found out that Batman was there, and the people were like, okay, kill him too because he's gonna probably ruin the shit. And so we learn about Pennyworth is he was in the army. He knows Wade Wilson, I think, which is, I think I'm saying it wrong because it's Deathstroke. And also we learn more about what's his name, the bad guys, and it's called like the Black Masks, and they run the shit. They killed the Fragonis. I'm not sure how you say the the gangsters in town, right? They killed them. They killed most of the bad guys, if I'm not mistaken, like all the gangs, and say, "Hey, I'm going to take over." Batman, on the other hand, is like, "Nah, I'm here to take you down." And this Batman, he knows all of this shit because of his friends. Yes, Batman has friends like the Killer Croc, fuck, the Killer Croc, Riddler, the Penguin, Catwoman. I think that's all. Maybe some more. Jonesy, I think. We get to him later, and so I love the way it's written too. Like I don't no never mind, not written. I gotta be real with you guys. I don't really read comics that much right now because I don't have the money for it. Like, how do I explain it? Yeah, I don't have money right now. I have enough money to like, get stuff, but not enough money to like get personal stuff like comics, games, or stuff like that. So yeah. So where was I? I love how it's drawn because one of the reasons I got more into drawings too is because of the Batman. Like, I'm not sure how to show you what I want to draw, but like, I'm learning how to go into 3D that way I can get more better. Like, Kim Jong Gong. I'm not sure what his name is, but it's like he's a artist that knows how to draw in 3D too. But he doesn't need a sketch because he has everything in his mind, and that's what I'm trying to learn how to do. Like I'm trying to learn how to like be more better at my line work and even. I'm trying to do as many boxes as I can. So it's like hard because like it's a little bit in the wrong side, Like I'm here, but the hand is actually on the other side. So it's like weird to like, do that. But then afterwards, like I'm not sure. Like I just try to draw the same character, see if I can get the same patterns, but nah. So yeah. Sorry for that little tangent. Alright, so then afterwards, where was I? I like the artwork. I've been hearing it off of a YouTube channel, but once I can get the money, I'm going to probably buy it. Hold up, let me just buy the comic runs, right? So then afterwards, let's talk about another character. Let's talk more about the Batman. Uh, so then afterwards, we see him fighting the characters for like a while. Then afterwards, he gets to the Black Mask main base, aka not main base, but like where they're hanging out, which is a let's call it a boat, and he was basically gonna not come back. He was planning on not coming back. So then afterwards, he how do you say the word? Oh, and also this Batman is like very not smart. Like he's smart, but we see more of his smartness. Like his cape, he made it out of like origami. Like you know how you can close it and put it back on? Yeah, that's what his cape is, and it's resistant to like bullets, if I remember correctly, and also fire. And it can also hook on stuff, hook bad guys that we can come. He has a lot of aura with the cape, and also he has like nails here where it can shoot out. I think, and he also has the bat. What do you call it? The bat ears can come down and crush people's head with them. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So then afterwards we get to I'm gonna skip because like I don't really remember all of it, but I just remember I liked it. Then afterwards we get to their base, right? A boat. And so then after Baba was not trying to come back from this. And then afterwards he starts beating up the characters, right? And the main guy is like, "Oh yeah, you think you can beat me, huh?" He's like, "Yeah, watch this." And then afterwards he dies by getting impaled by both eyes. Yeah, but he got beaten so badly that he was thinking he's gonna die. So he was planning on just jumping in the water, or I think the boat was about to explode. I forgot how it went, but something like that. Then afterwards, we learned that Penguin got him and left with him because, like, I'm not sure how to explain, but they actually cared about Batman. Like, they're not. He's not like a, oh hey, I'll pay you if you like take her. No, no, it's actual friendship. Then afterwards, we learned more about Mr. Freeze. Like that was the next character that was like the bad guy. And God, he's like a bitch. Like he's a big ass like crawly motherfucker. And so we see him, and he's like tangly, bigger than Batman, and also like powerful. And so we learned that the Arkham Asylum is getting built, but then afterwards he's like, who can get me like to get more into it because he doesn't want to die like that really fast. He wants to get intel after dying. And he's like, oh hey friend, I forgot what his name is though. He's like Jonesy. Jonesy, can you give me Can you give me a pass? He's like, yeah, sure, don't worry, I will. You know me. So then afterward, he gets him a pass. But then after he's like, hey, just to let you know, I did better than that. I went in for like a month to scope it out for you. And guess what's in? his skin, like, pores got more bigger and bloodier and popped him. And Batman got a little bit like, oh shit, right? And so he was planning on like still going, but there's like a curfew now because of the black masks, and so he needed to be like hiding but also stealthy. So he goes in as Bruce Wayne. Says, "Oh yeah, we're here to do this and that, right?" Oh, no worries. And this kid comes in, Mr. Freeze's son. Oh, do you know where your dad is? Yeah, let me show you to him. Beep. And when you like the wall comes up, and it's Mr. Freeze and his wife, and he's like, "Let me tell you a story. Back in the day, there used to be this kid with a disease that, like, never would survive. So his parents put him in a ice. How do you say it? A ice thing? A freezer for the rest of what, like, what I'm trying to say, right? And he thought he's gonna be sleeping, like he's gonna be out of it, but he's been awake the whole entire time, and he felt every single pain of it. He felt every time, anytime he was thinking about anything, he felt it, and it was torturous. But then after he got used to it, then afterwards we see him turn into this big monster. His fingers get bigger. His body just grows, and after his shoulders a little bit, and his head, he just starts smiling. Ah. And Batman tries to run away, right? Or Bruce Wayne, but he couldn't. He gets trapped into the ice as well. And then afterwards, what he describes happens to him. But then afterwards, we learn that Killer Croc tries to tell him, "Hey, don't kill yourself. Everybody loves you here. You're not Batman. Your dad didn't die as a hero because he's been a hero. All the things he's done was because he is Bruce. He was a hero, not because he died. Not because he died as a hero. It's because he's been a hero. You are Batman because you are doing stuff as Batman. If you die, you will not be known as the Batman. You will be known as a guy who tried to fight but died. So live on. That way you can cause an effect in life." And so that's what happened. So he starts fighting the thing, right? He's like, "Oh, you are cold. So what can I do? Get a flamethrower in my hand and burn you." So that's what he does. But then afterwards, more of like, so what he did, right? There's been more people like that. Oh, and also there's like a virus as well within the ice that killed the guy. That's why. I'm sorry, I forgot about that plot point. Plot point. Oh, I forgot that. Okay, so now afterwards, more of him comes out, right? More people that got turned into this shit starts attacking him. So he's thinking about Killer Croc's what he said. Don't live to become Batman. Don't die being Batman. Or don't die just being someone who tried to take control. Or you know what I'm trying to say, right? I'm a little bit like if I talk too much, it's like, well, So then afterwards, ah, so he's like thinking about that what Killer Croc said, and you know what? He's like, fuck it, I want to live, and jumps out a window and goes back to a home. But then afterwards, at the same time, Killer Croc gets taken, and he's like, Is this a good specimen? Specimen. Yeah, yeah, it's good. It's good. And yeah, he gets taken. So then afterwards, yeah, that's basically all. There's a one plot point I forgot to tell you about the last one. We hear about the Joker in the last one with the Black Mask, and he's like, "Oh, this is the richest guy in the world," but he doesn't joke around at all. That's why, if He doesn't like nicknames. He doesn't like even call him by his name. That's why we call him the nickname the Joker. But I like the flipping of the Joker and Batman. It's always Batman is rich and wealthy enough to defeat him, to do whatever, right? But he doesn't. Now I feel like I feel like they're going to have the kind of romance thing, right? Where like Joker is in love with the Batman because he cannot live. So he'll try to do whatever he can. But he's not going to take it to the point where, he's going to kill him or anything. With all this knowledge and stuff, he doesn't want to know his name. I feel like that's what's going to happen in the Batman amazing absolute universe. Where, no, I don't want to learn his name. I don't want to know nothing. I want to keep him for myself. It's more of a mystery love, not I want to know who he is. Oh yeah. So now we get back into the Batman universe, right? We learn about and also I think in that point we learn about how Joker is like has magic or something because he gets fetuses and he drains them that way he can be younger. I don't know, or he's a vampire. I feel like, or shit. I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass. But basically, he uses kids, newborn kids, and sucks their energy and becomes younger. And that was on the Mr. Freeze arc. Now we get to Bane, and we see Bane, and he's bigger and badder than Batman. Remember, Batman is 6'7". Bane is bigger than him. Like imagine this is imagine if I'm 6'7", right? Bane's stomach area is right here, and so yeah, he's badder, right? So we get to know more about it, and we learn about these two diplomatic people, and they're talking about how and this is the Black Adam like area. I forget what it's called, what their names are, the country, but it's where Black Adam's people are like talking to them. But I think there's no Black Adam yet because, you know, not much. Right? So they're talking, right? And so then afterwards, they're talking like, oh yeah, yeah, we're going to do peace, right? Yeah, we're doing peace. Yeah. But then afterwards, Vane comes in. Oh, I think of Tom Hardy. Like, I know people hate on Tom Hardy because of the voice, but because of the voice, it's known as Vane. Like, anytime you think of Vane in the comic books or anything, you think of Tom Hardy's voice, I bet you. Comment down below if that's what you think. Right? So, we get to Vane. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You, my guy told me to come here because either one of you has died, or one of you has to die to have him start war. Now, who would it be? Would it be you or you? Both of them are shooting bricks, right? But the one guy's like, I'll die. He gets his hand over the guy's face and crushes him. Like imagine that. Like that's so badass. Then afterwards we move forward to Batman. He realizes Killer Croc's gone. He asks Pennyworth, "Hey, what's going on?" I know, like it sounds like there's not that much stuff going on. Like, oh, why is he coming back? It's been like they've been in there, but I'm just talking about like the main plot points that I remember mostly. And like, there's some parts where like I don't know how to describe more detailed. So we get Pennyworth saying, "Oh yeah, they took him back to Arkham Asylum," and he's like, "Okay, I'm going to go there." Like, don't, like, don't, like, something's going to go on there. Like, no. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. That was later. Um, he says, "I'm going to go there." Okay, I'll go with you. I'll keep an eye on you. So he goes down, and he sees that it's already been built because Arkham Asylum is small, but they're saying they're still building it. But when you go underneath, it's like a cavern of things going on, right? And so he goes down like, and then after Pennyworth is realizing what's happening because he's realizing his. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell. Pennyworth was trying to kill Joker before he gets the call to come to Gotham. So yeah. So then afterwards, Batman goes down. He's like, Pennyworth's like, don't go down, please don't go down. But he's like, okay, I'm gonna go down. And he meets Bane. But then afterwards, just like cool ass monologue where he's like, I've seen my friends die. I know what's gonna happen. I know he's not gonna want to go back because he doesn't realize what kind of threat he's in. He's like, I cannot stop him. I'm getting. No, I'm not getting. I'm sad because I know what's gonna happen and I can't stop it. Ben comes up and he's like, oh, you're here to fake me? Okay, come. Batman starts. It's like that one scene from a. It's that one part in the Dark Knight trilogy, you know? Iron Falls. Oh, you're doing condo. I get that. Oh, dude, you know, like he's saying what kind of moves he's doing. At the same time, he's trying to do them. Then afterwards, he's like, both of his arms are like numb. And you know what Fane says? Don't worry, you still have your hair. Don't worry, you still have your legs. And you can see Batman's shitting brakes already. So he uses like, he's like, yeah, you're using this move. Don't worry, I've seen that multiple times. I don't care. Then after Batman says the stupidest thing possible, you're only laughing because you're juicing right now. You know the venom, but he doesn't know what it's called. You're juicing. Oh, I haven't even touched it yet. He he puts on. He gets bigger, like the Hulk, on steroids, where he's basically grabbing the Batman. I'm not sure if I have like a action figure. Batman is like basically like this in his hand. Batman is like this in his hand, almost like a little bit bigger, like his legs are dangling and shit. There, it's fucking badass. So that's where we end off there. But then afterwards we get like a little sneak peek, and we see Killer Croc. Killer Croc looks like Godzilla basically. Why is every of his bad guys getting bigger and bigger and bigger by a second? And also, I like how Batman is losing. Like most of the fights I've been telling you, he's been losing. The first one, he beats the bad guy, but he's gonna die soon if it wasn't for the Penguin coming in. He didn't. Penguin didn't even know he was there. He was like, okay, it's like not. He knew he was there, but he didn't know if he was gonna make it in time. So yeah, we're done with the Batman. Oh, we're done with the Bat. What's it called? Absolute Batman. Shit. Okay, now let's talk about the next person I learned about. Martian Man Hunter. I'm still not understanding what's happening in that universe, or chapters, but I just been hearing about how oh this guy was like a guy who studies criminals. Like he's basically like a fortune teller with like bombers and shit like that. And so he's like, okay, I still have the same success rate as a fortune teller though. So he's he's going after a bomber, and the bomb blows up. But after he crashes into a how do you say it? Into a window and falls down 3 stories. He survives. But then afterwards, he realizes he's like he went to the doctor. He's like, oh, nothing bad happened to you, and that amazed me. But here's the thing: something did happen to him. He starts smoking in the hospital, right? And the hospital staff is saying, "Hey, why do you have the cigarette? Uh, put it down because no cigarettes allowed. No cigarettes. So what's with the green ass smoke?" And that's when we get to learn about the Martian Manhunter. And to preface, this book is weird but interesting. like I know I'm telling you this, but like it's a little bit weird. Like you don't know it. I didn't know what's happening because, like, how much I had to explain what I was thinking. But art style, it's cool. It's nothing like the Batman, but it's cooler than that because it's cartoonish. I'm not sure. Sometimes realism is not the same as coolism. I'm not sure how to say that, like But all right, so we get to learn more about him, about how he's been seeing more stuff. He's been um like so. What I remember hearing is that he smells his doctor's wife's or he smells his doctor's wife, and he can smell her. He can smell hit her having an affair. He can smell her having like different things, right? He can smell everybody's. So yeah. Then afterwards we get to the his bed. Uh he's like, huh. And afterwards he realizes he's talking to someone, and he smells green. He doesn't know, but he smells green. He's like, blah, 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 uh, America, blah, 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 hi, blah, blah, blah. Then after he's like, oh, now I can hear, now I can talk American to you, right? You can understand me now. Yeah. You are me. Me is you. He's like, what? So people are thinking that he's always been Martian Manhunter, but he unlocked it now. That's what people thought. I heard that. Then afterwards, we learn more about how, yeah, blah 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 blah, and there's bad guys coming, and you can see them by the way the white color. White color? What white color? He realizes he can see a white color. I'm not sure how to explain how this story goes because I don't understand it either. It got me a little bit confused, but I'm starting to like it. So you can see white colors. Then afterwards, he goes, finds it. He's in a burning building. This white guy comes out. He's like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Pop, pop. And then afterwards, he's like, this is, he talks to the, like, creature. What is this? Like, oh yeah, there's more of us. We just want no more emotions. And what they're saying is like, oh yeah, the emotions means no emotions means killing. We're gonna kill you. And so basically, he realizes he's in a bigger spot than he actually is in, and bam, that's how it ends. Yeah, I think I was a little confused at the end. I'm still thinking about it. It's like hurting my mind. Then afterwards, we get to Green Lantern. This is the one I heard of, but I haven't keeping track of. And it's basically the Flash, no, the Green Lantern. So basically, they're in a bubble of the Green Lantern thing. I'm not sure. And an alien pops out saying, "Oh hey, do you fear or do you fear death or no emotion? You have no emotion, shit like that." I forgot how it goes. And so he's like, Gardner, you have no fear, and Green Lantern kills them, but leaves the yellow parts behind. And so then afterwards, yeah, he's like, it's like one of three Green Lanterns, four Green Lanterns were in the same building, but Gardner gets killed. That's what we think, and they're like, oh my god, he got killed. Oh my god, what should we do? They flash back to the future, or they go to the future, where he's like walking in a desert. A cop stops him. He's like, why are you walking in the desert by yourself? Son, do you have a gun on you? Do you have a weapon? Because he looks he's like, he's like, no, don't touch me. Don't do anything to me. Son, get your weapon out, or else I'm gonna kill you. Right? But then after he's like, okay, fine. He brings out his hand and we realize it's black. He gets, yeah, how do you say it? He basically gets deleted. And so then after he goes to a how do you say, a diner, and he turns on the news and sees a Green Lantern symbol basically crushed everyone or some people. Wi-Fi, sit. Don't worry. And so then afterwards, he's like, "Don't worry, guys." He always whines, but mostly about like if my mom's home and stuff like that. He wants to be with my mom. Um, you know, it's nothing bad. He just likes to whine along Wi-Fi. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. You want to see him? Look, Wi-Fi. Here's my little. Oh shit! Sorry, Wi-Fi. Here's my little puppy. My little big dog. We literally just went. Oh fuck. We literally just went on a walk, and that's it. I've been drawing more too. Um, let's talk about Green Lantern. Yeah. So Green Lantern symbol crashes down, and so then afterwards, um, he's talking about how I escaped, and everybody's like, "What the fuck? You escaped?" I escaped. You're like, how? I don't know, but he gave me something, and everybody started being afraid. Like, the woman's like, "Okay, drink your water and leave." Fucking weirdo, right? But a man stupidly is like, "What did he give you, huh? What did he give you?" But Guy Gardner's like, "No, no, nothing. What they fucking gave you? Oh, is it in your pocket? Yeah. Show me it." No, he and the black ham. Or the woman, he's like, "Don't do nothing." No, no, no. What do you call? The guy's like, "Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing." But the woman gets a shotgun and starts shooting. But then not almost starts shooting. But then after gets them all killed. All of them got killed because they're afraid. Look, I'm not sure they're going. They don't have control. I've been hearing one of them say, like, they said like, "Oh hey, you don't have." None of them are in control of the situation, so they're more scared. That's basically what I've been hearing. So yeah. So then afterwards, we get like. Then afterwards, he sits in a diner for a little bit. Then afterwards, a guy or a girl comes out. One of the three friends, right? Like, "Oh shit, you ruined this place. What's wrong with you?" And she has a Green Lantern Corps ring. I don't know. I don't know. And I remember hearing there's like a black ring, and that basically means you're just gone. It gives you death. And what he says, like, this thing right here, is is making me. This is an old. Come on, Wi-Fi, you're good. You know this. We have food. We have everything. I love you. You love laying down. You lay down for not everything. But when my mom comes and I'm trying to record, you be like, you get me? Like, work with me here. Sleep. Whatever. Love you, Wi-Fi for you. Right. So then afterwards, we get more to Wi-Fi. It's like this is an old thing. My hand. This is like an old ass thing. I hear it. It's old. I'm scared to use it. So yeah, that's how it ends. Oh, except for another part where it's like, oh, his other friend died. Yeah, and they learned about the yellow. I'm not sure how they defeat them though. That's all. Boop. What else? Oh, I like the art in Green Lantern too. The part where it's like, oh, there's like a symbol of the Green Lantern Corps in the middle of the street. That looks epic. Alright. Okay, Green Lantern, Batman, Martian Manhunter. Let's do Superman next. I haven't read anything, but it feels like an immigrant story. Like one of those immigrant stories where it's like, oh, this immigrant area, like how do you say it? Like his home village or hometown is like getting taken over by a dictator and shit. So his family leaves instead of dictatorship. It's a it's Krypton, and they're just like a dictator. Literally, they have symbols on their chest saying, "Hey, you're poor, you do this. You're rich, do this. You're oh look at Wi-Fi. There die. So then afterwards, like you're poor, you do this. Middle class do this. Rich just live. But they're like taking out the resources every time, and so it's like the Krypton is like our future, but also immigrant future. Like I'm not sure how to explain it. Like it's just them leaving their back. Oh my goodness, Wi-Fi! You know this. You know you're not even bad. Come on, you're making it seem like I'm a bad guy to you. We're good parents. We're good parents. Here, let me check out your harness. How about that? Uh, you be free to do whatever you want. Okay. You know, fuck it. We're gonna let you free. Give me a sec, guys. God, look, you're gonna see what I mean in a sec. Shut the harness. That's good. I just don't want you to hit. There. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. He just likes his mom. My mom. You know what I mean? Like, he loves his mom. Mom. Whatever. Okay. So it's an immigrant story about a kid wanting better. He leaves Krypton because it gets destroyed. The fascinating thing about this story is that his parents are alive. He lives until like 1918 and leaves. So he knows Martha Wayne. He doesn't know the Kents, you know. So he leaves, crashes down to Earth, and realizes it. And we realize this is not like Metropolis, Smallville, where like, hey, Hope is here. No, Hope is not here. He doesn't have no one to teach him anything. So then afterwards, how do you say the word? We learn about the peacemakers, and they're just there for. I forgot what their names are. It's not. Is it Oscorp? No, it's like Mandarin. No, it's like. Let me get more into it, and yeah. So they're a part of a group of they're they belong to a corporation. They belong to a corporation, and yeah, they're just there to defeat anyone. And so then afterwards, we learn Lois Lane is actually a part of it, cuffing her or cuffing him and stuff like that. I haven't. I actually didn't really care. Like I cared about it, but I didn't care because I just think this is basically edgy teenager. But the cape is cool. It can heal people. That's all I know. It can heal people. It can go to the size of whatever. So yeah. But I learned about Brainiac, how he basically shrunk people. No, he shrunk the skin of a person. He makes someone I think puke up their whole entire uh, organs and bones and other shit. That it's like what the fuck, like. And also we learned about Oz. I think his name is. It's basically a guy who he goes into a pool. Basically, I'm not sure how to explain it. He basically goes in a pool. He's basically a Batman villain, but he's Superman right now. He's with Superman. He goes into a pool and ages, and I like him because of one scene I saw where I think he's a good villain because of one scene I saw. He basically fights off these other people that tries to like, hey, you're no longer allowed to do this. But he puts one into the pool of age, youngness, gets him as a baby and just drops him off the roof. So I just think that's badass. I want to get more into Superman, but like, uh, I finished all of them, so I was taking a little break before I went into it. But then afterwards, I've been wanting to make this video so badly. So now afterwards, we get into Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman. I don't know that much about Wonder Woman's one, but I've been hearing that she's basically berserk. like berserk sword. She has a berserk sword, and it's like she can switch sizes to the sword, and it like the biggest sword so far in any like series. It's hers because it turns into like a biggest. It turns into like a building size sword, and she's no longer from the Amazon. Like she is from Amazon, but Zeus traded her for like Hades, and now she is like a demon. And yeah, so afterwards we get to Flash, and I've been learning more about him, and I like him more. And so basically, Barry Allen is no longer alive in this universe because Barry and his dad and no Barry and the main Flash character and also fucking his dad of the main character is like scientists, but except for the Flash, he's actually not. He's still a young kid. So Barry and Flash is like having fun stuff like that, right? The dad's like, "Hey, you're not allowed to be here because you're still a kid," and you know how kids are. Oh, I'm not a kid, Dad. I'm old and I'm mature, stuff like that, right? Then afterwards, one day he goes into the thing without notifying his dad, and Barry Allen is working on a project. Then afterwards, we learn that because of that, he scared Flash scares Barry Allen to the point where he didn't realize what was happening and gets the powers because basically, right? And so then afterwards, we flash forward into Flash like running because he doesn't know what's happening. Then afterwards, Sinister Six basically for the Flash comes out and tries to capture him. He's like, no, no, no. And then afterwards, how do you say it? We see he's still in the fucking area. Or there's a flashback, and he's like, right, and he realizes that Barry Allen, Barry Allen touches the Flash and realizes that they're bonded now. He runs, and Barry Allen can see the past, future, and middle. And after he's like, "Hey, think about a moment that we are not gonna be as stressed." And so he thinks about when his mother died and how he wishes it was his dad, right? But then afterwards, he's like thinking more about it. Like, no, I just wish both of them were alive and stuff. And bam, he gets more in control of his thing. He still is gonna be like bad at it, but he's still gonna go better. Then afterwards, he goes forward, like we're back in the future, and then afterwards, sorry, the Barry Allen, no, like, so he does the blah blah blah. Barry Allen runs into the cave. Then after that's where we pick up, and then afterwards, bam, back, and then afterwards he has the little mind thing. But then afterwards, I forgot it was with Gorilla Croc. I'm not sure what his name is. Gorilla. It's like a big ass gorilla in the comics, but in this universe, he's actually a little cute kid, and that's where he's like, "Hey, you have to think about this." Like, yeah, sure. He meets his love interest and his her dad. He's like, "Hey, I run a homeless shelter. You can stay for a while, like a week, but that's all. Then after, yeah, you have to leave." Like, yeah, sure. You have to do your chores and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. During the night, he wakes up and sees that Gorilla Krog is not with him. He sees him running. So he goes like, "Where are you going?" Hot, 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 hot. Like, what? What are you talking about? Hot, 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 hot. Okay. He follows him into this like sewers. He's like, hot. Oh, hot. He's like scared now. He looks behind him, and it's like a experiment like him. I forgot what it was called, like Firestorm and shit like that. So yeah, that's basically all of the stories I've been reading so far, or I've been researching. So yeah, I've been trying to draw better too. I hope you like. Oh, and I'm also writing a book too. I hope you like what I'm this video. I know it's weird. Like, what the fuck is this? I just wanted to talk about it. I just been wanting to like express how much I've been liking Absolute Universe, and I just been wanting to like talk about it because like Like it's cool. I know this might seem weird because like, where's editing? I don't have CapCut because I realized their new features are like, oh, you own the thing and stuff like that. And I just want to own my own videos, so I'm not gonna be editing for a while. Oh, go see my live streams. They're like short, like long, like 1 hour long. I'm not sure what videos I should put out. So, give me suggestions down below for what kind of videos I should like post for content on my lives. But if you like this video, subscribe because I will appreciate it if you subscribe because I want to become I want to be a content creator. And what else? Clip my videos on live. Yeah, shit like that. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about one more comic book. It's Absolute Mirror Man, and it's basically he's looking at each individual character. He's like, she, Wonder Woman has a brutalness of killing the creatures. Batman knows when he's looking at people and shit like that. He's like, huh, I'm taking that in consideration for me he's gonna be basically the biggest bad guy I think so far. But then afterwards we learned the original Mirror Master from the original uh, DC universe is he there. He's like, hey, let me show you my world, and then afterwards you have to do whatever I say. He's like, bet, sure, and they go. If you were wondering what I said, I'm sorry if it sounded like I'm a little bit babbling because halfway through, like during like the uh, Superman run, I was like, you know, up to Grim. No, it's the Martian Manhunter one. I was like, you know. So yeah, if you want me to go in depth in like other things like this, tell me what else because one of my favorite things is the Ultimate Universe of Spider-Man and shit. I want to learn more about them, but I think I know most of it because of uh, the maker. If you want me to talk about it, like this video too. Peace out. Bye.